Friday, then it means it's Blog Post Friday. We've got a lot of interesting information around getting diamonds on Apocalypse and information on getting the 5th and the 6th and the 7th Red Star on Super Scroll. But before we get into the blog post, I just wanted to talk about Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth. This was a game that I covered briefly. It is shutting down, and this is a game that was made by Capital Games, which was the same makers of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which Marvel Strike Force is a clone of. Marvel Strike Force is a clone of Galaxy of Heroes, and this was almost an identical clone to Galaxy of Heroes, and it is shutting down. Hello, Ring Bearers. It was with heavy heart that we inform you that we have made the difficult decision to sunset. They're closing it down. The Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth on May 24th. I want to inform you as soon as possible. I feel like that's not necessarily true. I feel like everybody knew this was going to happen, and no communication from them since like December and so on. Starting today, we will shut off all in-app purchases for real-world money and remove the game from the App Store so that the game will no longer be available for download. These decisions never come easy. There are a myriad of factors that contribute to the outcome, but what has become clear is we cannot sustain the level of quality. What level of quality we want to deliver and you expect? Well, I do think the community expected it, but I don't think it was ever obvious to me that they were interested in delivering quality from my experience in playing that game. Players have already installed the game on their device to continue to play in existing in-game currency through the 24th. After the 24th, the game will no longer be accessible to all players. Most importantly, we're thankful to you, the players. Your tireless optimism, feedback, and love has helped us make the game into what it has become. Wait a minute. Are they implying that the players made the game into the garbage that it was? What are they trying to say? I don't understand what they're trying to say. The game failed and it was because of of the community? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I'm also pretty snarky. I didn't like this game. And it approved us as developers? How? Sincerest gratitude of that. We say thank you for the time you spent with us. We're incredibly grateful to your partners at Middle-earth Enterprises who have embarked on this journey with us. Our fellowship has been critical delivery we consider an amazing experience based on the Lord of the Rings. I'm snarky today. Anyways, the game is shutting down. Let's move on. So this showed up in game briefly. And so a lot of people are talking about Gear Tier 19 and Mephisto. And I just wanted to point out that the traditional timeline for how there was a level cap increase, Gear Tier 18, and then DD6. And Steven put that here. Gear 18 came 3.5 months after level 95 came out. So we just had level 100 come out. And DD6 was 1 month after Gear 18. So I don't know what the timeline is going to be for this. Because this was accidentally put in game and then it got pulled. I think everybody knows that DD7 is going to be tied to Gear Tier 19. And if I were to guess, maybe we're going to get Gear Tier 19 next month. And maybe a month after that or the next patch out of that, then we'll get Mephisto and DD7. I don't know. I think also, too, a lot of people were talking about this. Like, if they released Gear Tier 19 and DD7 at the same time on the same day, that actually would make it a lot more expensive for the people to finish it first, because whoever gets Mephisto first, or whoever usually gets the Dark Dimension Dark Dimension characters first, it is very, very, very costly to be first in the Dark Dimensions. Also, I want to say, I like getting the characters when I finish the Dark Dimensions. Like, getting Super Scroll and going through Dark Dimension 6 and finally getting Super Scroll felt very rewarding. So I'm looking forward to the planning and this coming. I really am. Also, we've got the blog post, and we're going to be getting not only diamonds on Apocalypse and more red stars and Super Scroll, we're also going to be getting the next round of Sword satellites. So maybe we'll get some information here about how that's going to work. Next war season rewards will include Captain America diamonds. So they pivoted from alliance seasons, and the seasons happen 2 weeks, to war seasons. And so you can go in game and see, wherever your alliance lines up in the war season is going to be getting as high as 3 diamonds on Captain America. Then this is on Sunday. Train and gain bonus event. Get double training modules from campaign nodes for 24 hours. Then on Monday, we're going to get Starbrand. And Starbrand is a part of the Out of Time team. Out of Time team is going to be very strong on defense in war, or just in war in general. And they're also going to be needed to unlock the next legendary character, which is going to be affiliated in some way to the voting post for Panda Pool. And a lot of people are saying Hitmonkey. I'm not really sure if it's going to be Hitmonkey, but that is, a part of the Deadpool series in some way. And since we're talking about voting, don't forget to vote. Right now on the post every day for 7 days, you can vote for the next character coming in the game. And what we're talking about was Panda Pool 1. And so the next legendary character is going to be connected to him in this team. But right now, for the next, I think we've done 2 days already. So for the next 5 days, be sure to head to the web store and vote. Looks like Karen is winning. Red Letter Day, earn cold-blooded orb fragments, sword satellite. We're going to talk about this a little bit more, but this is not going to be the one that's like killed. This is going to be like the one from 3 months ago. And so Dorky has a video here, and this is where the last stage pretty much was only finishable by people at the time that had Super Scroll. So you can see like this was the team comp. So this is a 5-man versus 3-man. So this is going back, and it's going to be similar to that of the one that we had 3 months ago. All right. Satellite. So that's going to start on Monday. Jam Sandwich, expand incursion energy, red alert, alliance milestone, play in raids, bonus points for hive mind. We kind of have like something like that already happening. Battle Pass, season 15, which is going to feature Sunspot. I feel like we just had Sunspot in one of the passes. So this is kind of a big deal. Apocalypse, and this is going to happen on Wednesday, the 29th. We'll be able to get the 1 to 3 diamonds to the Elite Store for the Dark Diamond credits, and the cost is going to be $1,200, $2,400, and $6,000. So these are rewarded at the end of the Crucible season based on, to what bracket you pushed up into. And so Dark Diamonds come from the Crucible season. So maybe you have some of these saved up. I think Apocalypse is going to be the top pick for that. I know for me, I'm going to be going to 2 as quickly as possible. Super Scroll. Now, this is pretty high, but I think we thought it was going to be high. Still best character in the game. I don't care that Black Knight is disruptive. Super Scroll is still the best character in the game, and I think this is going to make the impact that Black Knight's having diminish a little bit, because we're going to be able to get 5 through 7 red stars and the Elite Star, and this is going to be starting on the same day, the 28th. They raised the cap on Dark Promotion credits. And I think the cap before was 12,000, and they raised it to, I believe, 30,000. But 5 for 5 red, 5,000, and for 6 red, 6,000, and then for 7 red, 10,000. Then on the first, we're gonna have a quick Grubble Blitz with Gamma, and then it says keep an eye out for inbox messaging, alerting you to character availability. So we've kind of talked about this. Void Knight, Gwenem, Red Goblin are going to be added to Bumps in Elite Store. So Bumps is the orbs. That's some sort of acronym that stands for like premium orbs and basic orbs and so on and so on. I think a lot of people were expecting some sort of information on the farming that's going to be available for Superior 6. We're kind of waiting on that. Like, when are we going to be able to farm? Typically, we get that information initially out of a data mine before we get in a blog post. So as soon as I see it anywhere, I'll definitely make a video about it. Starbrand, Pact Agreed. I'm not going to talk about this too much, but Starbrand is coming to the game, and I already talked about Starbrand being required for the next legendary character, which we don't know what it's going to be. Some people are saying Hitmonkey, but I kind of remember in my playtesting that he was very mediocre. Like, I remember very quickly being very impressed with Black Knight in my testing, and Starbrand kind of left me feeling, but he's still required for legendary, and his passive seems strong and to build up the team, and I'm expecting them to be disruptive. There's an entire team, including Starbrand, to be disruptive in Alliance War. So there you go. Friday free claim. This is happening currently right now. They can get 5 Black Knight shards, You got to go to the web store, and while you're at the web store, be sure to vote. Now, let's read this. This is the Red Letter Day and Sword satellite. Grab your spacesuit and pay attention, commanders, because Red Goblin's next mission is your top priority. The high-stakes space mission calls upon you to return to Sword satellite for a chance to recruit and power up the roster-changing Black Knight. So it looks like there's going to be orbs in this Sword satellite and also shards for Black Knight. So this is going to be one of the ways in the unlock method for Black Knight. As a refresher, Sword satellite requires you to battle through 40 floors of foes with characters who possess at least 5 yellow stars. Boy, this is making me wonder if I want to upgrade Black Knight to 5 yellow in advance. I'm not sure. Probably not, because I think I'm going to be able to get him to 5 yellow by going through the vent. Losing a battle means falling up to 5 floors. For the Red Letter Day event, earn as many cold-blooded orb fragments as possible to hit key mission milestones. The Sword satellite will be your main source of cold-blooded orb fragments. Inside cold-blooded orbs, you'll find tons of Black Knight character shards. Select augmented gear and augmented unique gear pieces. So crack these open to recruit and power up this out-of-time protector. Cold-blooded orb fragments are found not only in the Sword milestones, but also rank rewards as well. So don't let up in the fight. And we've talked about it a million times. Black Knight's amazing. I really like that guy. He's very good. Important note, Sword satellite will conclude on March 3rd at 1 o'clock, which is 27 hours before the end of the Red Letter Day. This gives you 24 hours to claim your rank rewards, so they'll count towards your Red Letter Day progress. Keep an eye out for rewards. Along with Black Knight, the Tulip Bouquet, so that is the month-long item, and a stockpile of Carnage symbiote vials are on the line. Among the Sword satellite rewards are diamonds for Nakia and Black Panther. So maybe there'll be a resurgence of viability on War Dogs just by getting diamonds. I know, like, Nakia, usually you want Nakia to have the highest gear and stats to make, you know, 'cause she pings all the time. And then Black Panther also gets a lot of benefit from extra damage because he's the one that gets the turn meter on kills when he gets the kill, along with diamond orb fragments and other key resources. Put the finishing touches on your forces before the mission blasts off on February 6th. The mission blasts off, and then the Sword satellite will start at 4. So I'm going to look at the event chart on this because this does show Black Knight shards available, and then the orb fragments, and then also the leaderboard is where you can see the Diamond, Nakia, and Black Panther. All right, we're going to keep going. Gear Strike Orange, special one-day blitz will starting March 3rd. To avoid tiebreakers, the commanders level 50 plus will earn Red Letter Day milestone progress each blitz win on this blitz only. All right, Jam Sandwich. This is going to be an event. Cyber Command. It's offering support by getting more cold-blooded orb fragments in the Red Letter Day progress into your hands in exchange for using Incursion Energy. And this will start on February 26th. Red Alert Milestone. Sync with your Alliance members and coordinate a plan of attack and life mission that calls for you through battle and raids. You'll get more points for using the Hive Mind Team. And this is where you're going to get the Alliance Supply 3 orb fragments. We have an event like this running in the past, so I think a lot of people are familiar with that. Radiated Physiology. So this is Quick Rumble for Gamma, and that's about it. Now, let's see. I don't know if there's anything else to cover in the video. This is an updated chart. You can get this. This is made by Updog. You can see his Discord address right there, or you can screenshot it and take a look at that very quickly. This is the Sword Satellite Dorky Dad's video. Hit Monkey. And we've got the character poll. That was everything that I wanted to cover in the video today. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything I missed in the blog post. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Boy for now. Bye-bye. What's up, dog?
Counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to